All right, you got some questions? Let's hear it. Got some questions? Let's hear them.
So I was asking you before, I received the report saying that you're the suspected abuser, and I wanted to ask because I wanted to address the allegations with you.
Yeah, well, she told you that she wasn't being abused, correct?
Because you asked her.
I asked her in your presence, correct?
But not in a proper manner.
Okay, okay. What is the proper manner?
My question.
Can you tell me? Well, let's start. Wait, one thing at a time. What's the proper manner?
My question to
Wait,
you.
one thing at a time.
You screamed at her.
Just
like
one
you
thing.
Forcing her to tell me what.
No, how? Wait, hold on. Stop. One thing at a time. What is the proper? What is the proper method first? And then we'll challenge how I asked her.
Well,
tell me the proper method, or do you know?
Are you going to answer my questions or not?
If you answer mine, I answer you first.
At her.
I did not scream at her. I got it on video right here. How can?
Fine.
Wait, see, why are you lying?
Go ahead and.
Why are you lying?
Number one, I haven't given you permission to take video.
Hey, I don't need permission to take me to videotape me.
Okay, no problem.
You know what I'm saying? I can videotape me all day long. And if you're here, if you're saying that
I asked you before, I wanted to.
And if you're saying that you're here to get me in trouble, then of course I'm going to videotape. Yeah, you did. You said that someone reported. You said someone reported abuse.
And I told you
you wouldn't tell me who it was.
I can't provide that information.
And I told you that anybody off the street could say that.
Well, that's what I informed you. Anyone could say it, but
why'd you tell these police I threatened you?
Because you did.
No, I didn't. How did I threaten you? Now remember what you're saying. I video recorded the whole thing.
That's fine.
So just repeat it for the video.
That's fine.
Just repeat it.
Now, are you going to answer my questions? Yes or no?
Yeah, if you answer mine.
Okay, well,
we can do this democratically.
That's fine. What I'm going to do
we can do this democratically. So I'm asking you questions. You answer my questions.
I'm going to let you know that I'm going to forward my information to.
You don't have any information because I didn't tell you anything yet.
Well, whatever I see. So that's basically where I'm going to go.
Okay. Well, as long as it. Well, you don't. I'm not being uncooperative. I'm just asking you questions, and you're just like, well, I can't answer questions. You know.
That's your choice, sir.
No, see, now that's an excuse. If I ask you a question, you can't answer it. I think the culpability is on your.
And now you're. Huh?
I haven't been aggressive. No, I'm not. Well, it's all on videotape, so it's not fun. It's not going to be fine for you because you're lying. You can't come over here and lie trying to get me in trouble.
Do what you want to do.
See what I'm saying? I'm talking to him and he's talking like
I doesn't want to address the allegations that I'm asking.
No, you just put that in your report.
Yeah.
No, you didn't say nothing.
He's trying to answer the question. You going to answer his questions?
What was the question?
I asked you before. You know, my job is to make sure that she's okay.
Is there a question anywhere in there?
Yes.
What is it then?
Well, I received a report saying that you're neglecting her, financially abusing her, isolating her from the family, and mentally abusing her. Okay. You became upset because I didn't tell you who made the report.
Wouldn't you be upset? Wouldn't you be upset?
Well, my job is to
I just see. That's what I'm saying. I ask you a question, you don't answer. You say you try to pass the buck onto your job.
I'm trying to do my job.
Be a man and answer the question.
Okay. I'm trying to do my job. That's all. No.
I feel sorry for you, man.
Answer the question.
You didn't answer the question yet. You didn't ask me anything yet.
That's fine.
You don't you just running off after. What's the question?
You need to ask me.
What's the question?
I don't have to ask you anything else, ma'am.
What's the question?
I already asked you.
You didn't.
I asked you once again. I received the report. I want to know what you think about the report. Someone called my agency and said that you're neglecting your mother, financially abusing your mother, isolating her from other family members, and you're mentally abusing her.
Is that something typical? Okay, well, obviously by my reaction, they're denying the allegations.
Okay, that's fine. That's all I wanted to hear.
You got a card?
Yes, I do.
Let's have your information. You guys got cards?
They don't give us cards.
Can you state your badge number?
815.
And your name, please?
Siddell.
Siddell, can you spell that?
Siddall.
There we go.
Siddell? Are you related to the older Siddell?
Who's that?
Officer Siddell from Inglewood.
How long ago?
In the 70s. You know him then, right? Tell him Terry Brown said. Or give him a kiss from Terry Brown.
How you know?
He's a friend of mine. A real friend of mine.
Was he?
That's right.
Trust me. Trust me. If you trust him, trust me.
Okay. Okay. What?
Same type of person.
Open the
Okay.
Okay.
What do you got for me?
Huh?
What do you got for me?
all this guy is doing,
I appreciate the concern for my mom.
he has an investigation to do. He's not here on the whim of because he wants to be here. Okay.
I understand.
Let me finish. He doesn't want to be here. He's doing his job. We understand you're pissed off. Someone makes allegations against you. That's understandable.
Leave it alone.
Okay.
Leave it alone.
That's understandable. I mean, I'd be mad too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
But this gentleman has to investigate and report back to see if there's anything that's going on. To say, you know what?
Yeah.
You know, Ray is not doing this stuff to his mother.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But by your actions right now, not answering the questions, being a little hostile, which is understandable. Not opening the door for us, doing all this, it doesn't look good. Do you understand?
Yeah,
I mean, he's not saying that you're doing this stuff. He has a job to do that. Somebody does allegations. It's we get this for children all the time.
Right.
Okay, so we meet them out there just for their safety. We're here just for their safety.
Yeah.
If they feel unsafe, they call us.
Okay.
Okay, we have nothing to do with it. They are doing the job. It's a tough job they have to do because who likes to come, you know, stranger come to their house and say, you know what, we got reports that you're doing this X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
Okay, we understand. He understands you're pissed off, but it's his job, just like us. We go somewhere, people yell at us, okay, but it's our job to do that.
Yeah.
So if you cooperate, that works out all more better for you. Okay, but when you're
I was willing to cooperate, but in the beginning, what set me off was, I mean, in terms of my background, it seems like I've spent the last 5 years fighting false allegations.
Okay.
You know, from people like him. You know,
Well,
people.
it's not him.
It's not him, but I'm not saying it's just the type of entity that's that's a public or a civil employee, right? Who feels they can do whatever they want, and they have the law to mirror any type of complaint, you know, that might come forth. You know, for instance, I'm saying when he ran out the house, I told he introduced himself. First of all, let me put it like this. This is my mom. She's 85 years old. She's mentally unstable.
Okay.
I'm the only one here taking care of her.
Right.
I've come here and found strangers in the house before, trying to sell her all kinds of stuff. You know, maybe setting up for robberies, I don't know, but she's the type of person in terms of her mindset right now. I mean, she just opens the door and lets anybody in, and he's a witness to that. I mean, she had no idea or had no mental capacity to determine who this man was. Hang on, Mom. Yes, still no.
No, yeah. No,
okay, you understand what I'm saying?
I know where you're going with that.
Okay, so basically.
I have an older grandma too.
Okay, so basically, when I saw him in the house, that pissed me off. A. Okay. When I saw her signing something, B. That pissed me off. She didn't have the mental capacity to
Right.
I mean, you know, in terms of her doctor's evaluation. I mean, he's given that responsibility for me to oversee her affairs, basically. By her doctor, by her own signature, I have this authority.
Right.
Okay, so item 2.
Hold on, man.
Item 2. I see her filling out some sort of paper. I don't know what the paper is. You know, it could be something to draw out of money. I mean, she's got a big target on her back
we
for.
We have a lot of that going on in the city.
Exactly.
I understand that.
Okay, so B. Okay, C. I asked him who he is. He introduces himself, right? I said, okay. He says he's here to investigate elder abuse.
Okay.
I say, fine. Hang on a second. I go back to the room to get this camera, right? I mean, I don't want to waste my brain cells trying to remember all this stuff. You understand?
Right.
That's why this camera functions all the time. I come back. He's standing in the doorway.
Right.
And I'm like, you know, what are you doing? He was sitting on the couch, and I came back. He said, well, I was afraid you went to got to get a gun. 3. That pissed me off. Okay, that set off my aggressive move right there. You know, to me, just the fact that he's introduced himself to me, for my part, does not constitute me going to get a weapon. For his part, maybe if it's his experience as his job, then fine. You know, and he explained that afterwards. He said, "Well, you know, it's been his experience."
And it's just like us. We can't see you through the screen. You can see us. We don't know what you're holding.
I'm sorry. Okay, see, but that's his fault for him telling you that.
No.
He's the one.
No. That's not his fault. No.
He said he felt threatened, right? And that set you guys off.
No, he didn't set us off. No matter this case, even if we go on a call on our own, and we, for some other whatever reason, we can't. We want to see people. It's not because of this. It's just our awareness. We can't see people. We need to see hands. I don't know if there's a gun pointed at me. I don't know that. Okay, for our safety. Okay, that's why. I mean, nothing to do with what he said. Okay, So all your points are legit. We understand that. Like you said, his line of work is not easy.
That's
okay,
right.
Because he goes into where houses where allegations are being made.
I don't even think he even announced that. Well, I mean, obviously that he didn't have any regards for her mental capacity or anything because he didn't ask to if there was anyone representing her or when he just went right in and started logging information and having her filing stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because he could have easily said someone here. I mean, he could see for himself that she wasn't in her right state of mind.
Well, it's all part of his investigation.
No, but still, he should have inquired. So is there someone here that represents you? I mean, in terms of if he wants to talk about the legal aspect of it. For
you, I mean, part is misunderstanding whatever's going on. Okay, miscommunication. Okay, because I know they have to interview everybody separately. Even when we go on little kids, 4, 3, 5-year-olds, whatever, we pull the kids out. The social worker talks to those little kids alone without the parents. Okay, that's just part of their job. But yeah, maybe it's miscommunication. Maybe But now, after you found out who he was, and you want to get your camera, that's fine.
Right, I went to get the camera, and then we had this conversation. Apparently, it was the same situation. I'd ask him questions. He would refer to his job as my job, blah, blah, blah. He wouldn't answer my questions, but he's getting me to answer his questions. I mean, they got it on videotape.
Right. That's understandable. But the question, here's the thing, just like with us, okay? Let me ask you all my questions first, okay? Let me get what I have to get done first, and if there's any questions that you have after, I'll be more than glad to answer those or try to answer them best as I can. Okay? So.
Well, I had a problem with that because I thought I should be first.
Well.
So he was here invading my space.
Well, that's everybody's opinion, but.
Of course, I'm not saying it's all opinion.
But, it's probably better just to hear him out first, so that way you can think of questions or questions may arouse from his questions after.
Yeah,
okay. I'm sure he would have said, you know what? Do you have any questions? They always ask, is there any questions that you have? And that's, everybody has a time to talk. Okay?
Okay, so let me ask